Anthony, are you an actor or a businessman?
What a cool question. Can I call up a couple ex-girlfriends and you can ask me that again?
Sure. We actually got their feedback. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, perfect.
No.
I think you got to say businessman, because sole proprietor, everything I do, everything I've written, everything I've produced, everything that I've kind of in, it's still me. And it sounds weird to say because it's just going to sound weird to say coming out of my mouth, but it's like you almost have to build your brand as small as it may be. Mm-hmm. You have to start somewhere with it. And in terms of business, it's like, yeah, this is what I do. I've been fortunate enough where I've gotten paid money to either be in front of the camera or behind it or write something down that someone else is going to read and make it even better. And it all stems from me. So yeah, businessman.
When you were planning your trip here, and you were still in Chicago, mm-hmm. were you researching not just places to live and possibly work part-time to get your feet off the ground, but also how you would go about it? And did you see that as a way?
Yeah, there was, I kind of wrote out a 6-month plan.
Wow. Okay.
That was like, well, it was going to be, I'm going to hit the ground running. Here's what I hope to accomplish in 6 months. It was realistic stuff. It wasn't like, star opposite George Clooney in Ocean's 14 or anything like that. Like, it was actually realistic things,
right.
Which would be cool, by the way.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And it was one of those where I wanted to check off these and get my foot into this door and see if I, perform comedy again or write something for this. And I did more in the first 6 months than I thought I would do in like the first 2 years. So it could have been dumb luck, it could have been the right timing, which is half the game out here. But whatever it was, it opened up my eyes to be like, okay, I did more than I thought I would in the first 6 months. Let's keep this, ball rolling.
Have you always been a goal writer? Have you always written your goals down?
Oh, yeah. Goal writer, dreamer, whatever you want to call it, from an early age on.
Even with sports?
Even with sports, being overweight as a young kid and being like, I want to lose weight. Went outside and ran with trash bags on until I lost the weight.
Wow.
Voluntarily, by the way. It's like child abuse nowadays. Did it on my own. But little things like that, yeah, just set a realistic goal. And I think if you do that, even if you don't obtain exactly what you went for, you're still going to get something out of it. Especially out here, if you're moving all these little chess pieces around, sometimes, like you said, the social media thing, someone down the road might look at something and be like, oh, this was hilarious. He's funnier than that dude in Cincinnati. Callback from earlier.
Where did you get that idea to write stuff down? Because I've seen people that plan it, but it's all up here.
Yeah.
And I think that's all that matters.
My dad was very Postit Note-y.
Oh,
just
okay.
like, here's what you got to do. Let's get this done. Like you said, I think it comes actually from a sports background, because everything's set on a schedule, and you're measured in wins and losses, and it's a barometer for how good you and your team are. It's kind of a good measuring stick. I think it's actually just stems from that, really. But yeah, and also it's been a blessing and a curse that been able to do different things. Like, there's people that just strictly want to act, which is absolutely fantastic. I kind of have interest in a lot of things. So when I got out here, it was equally doing each one. And whichever one actually takes the best and whichever one's working the best, the other two are going to feed off of it. It's just, I like that portion of it, yeah.
Do you still have that, not manifesto, but contract with yourself? Do you still have it somewhere?
It's packed away in one of those awesome folders that are probably still duct taped together from like Spanish class freshman year in high school.
Oh, I mean for the acting one, sorry. I was too vague. Do you still have the acting contract that you made with yourself? Somewhere here? Yeah,
it's weird. Well, I guess it's not weird. Weird/cool. Mm-hmm. There was just like a list of things I made when I was like 16 years old that I thought I always wanted to do. And there was a bunch of stuff on there. And one of them was like, move to LA and act, write comedy. And I hit all of them. Because they were realistic. Like I said, it wasn't like, win the 100 meters in the Olympics. Yet. There's still time. Still time.